Welcome to the Snow Basin ski area for the men's alpine skiing downhill. The British skier is next to go. And he's away cleanly and into the course. He's missed the gate. It was all going to happen. He lost his form earlier, and that is the end result. And what can you say after a run like that? I don't feel we've seen anywhere near the best of this young skier.
Not the best of performances there, and he'll be bitterly disappointed with that.
Let's have another look. He came here today with high expectations, but I'm afraid he hasn't lived up to them.
No, Stuart, he hasn't. He won't be happy at all with that performance. Well, as you can see, it was this section where he missed his gate. A momentary lapse in concentration sends him the wrong side, and it spelt the end of the competition for him.
Yes, if you take your eye off the ball, so to speak, for just a second, it can spell disaster at these speeds.
Certainly not the result he was looking for, Stuart.
Well, things haven't really gone very well for this young man. What do you think the problem was, Graham?
I think he's been completely overawed by the occasion here.
Hello, and here we are at the start gate, ready for the men's downhill. Next to go, the Briton. And he looks to be away to a powerful start. He's really going for it now. He's only marginally down on the leader. He really needs to take a few risks now to try to make up the deficit on the leader's time. So much to make up now if he wants to take the lead. Oh, he's crashed. He couldn't keep it together on this section of the course. Well, what can you say after a run like that? I don't feel we've seen anywhere near the best of this young skier.
Well, he certainly isn't happy after that performance. I think he feels he should have done a lot better.
Well, let's have a look at the replay then. Well, not a very good run at all from this young man, Graham.
No, Stuart, he certainly hasn't made much of a dent in the competition today. I was expecting more of him.
And right from the start, you could tell this run wasn't going as he'd hoped.
No, a poor start like this is hard to recover from, and I'm sure he would have hoped for much better.
With all the the mistakes he's making, it's really a wonder he ever made it to the bottom.
Well, really, he only just managed to do that.
We mustn't be too hard on the lad. After all, he's got a long career ahead of him. He's bound to improve.
Now, if you watch, he loses a lot of time through this next part of the course. He's not taking a good line, and he's losing speed on all of the turns. He needs to be thinking ahead a little and planning not just for the next gate, but for the one after that as well.
Yes, Graham, without that kind of planning, you're just setting yourself up for a fall.
I think that he just loses it going over a small hump. It only takes a second of lost concentration before you're booking the first flight home.
Yes, he'll be ruining that momentary lapse for the next few weeks, I shouldn't wonder. Well, things haven't really gone very well for this. Welcome to the blue ribbon event of these Olympic Games, the men's downhill. Next up then, we have the promising young skier from Britain. And he looks to be away to a powerful start. Well, it looks as though he's uninjured. It'll only be bruises to his ego in that crash. The field certainly is strong, but he's right down at the bottom. He must have been expecting more.
He'll be spending a while picking through the mistakes he's made on that run for sure.
Let's have another look at that. Well, not a very good run at all from this young man, Graham.
No, Stuart, he certainly hasn't made a dent in the competition here today. I was expecting more from him. It's just through here where he goes down. You can see as he starts to lose his balance.
Yes, you're right, Graham. Not only is he now out of contention, he sustained a serious dent to his ego too. Welcome to one of the glamour events of the Olympic skiing, the men's downhill. Next for us here, from Great Britain, looking very focused and confident. If he can keep up this sort of speed, we may be in for something special. He's slightly down at this split. He's not yet in line for a place on the podium. At the pace he's going now, I reckon he'll have to take the odd risk or two to win this one. It won't be easy picking up the time on this course, but that's what he needs to do. I suppose you have to say that this was one risk too many, but you've got to admire the guts and determination of him. And what can you say after a run like that? I don't feel we've seen anywhere near the best of this young skier.
He'll be